great evening po. This is Group 5, the Cozy Orbits Cafe Bistro Restaurant, or the Filipino style cuisine. Chapter 1, Introduction. Cafe Bistro is a type of restaurant with a combination of coffee and full meals that originated from Europe and associated with France. It is characterized by outdoor seating, known for their casual and unhurried atmosphere, and the loyalty of their repeat customers. The term bistro is sometimes interchanged with a cafe, and it is actually a cafe that offers full meals. And in the description of the business, next po. Cafe Bistro Restaurant combined with a Filipino style cuisine is a business that is about enjoying each moment of eating meals or full meals in a cup of different refreshments. The restaurant offers variety of delicious food with unlimited meal choices and made-to-order food and hot and cold refreshments. Not just the typical idea of a cafe shop, it offers an alfresco dining area where customers can enjoy the outside view. Wi-Fi and work-friendly features have become commonplace as well. As cafes frequently serve as meeting hubs, the establishment will give you a cozy vibe to accommodate the customer satisfaction in enjoying their experience at the restaurant. Next po. Chapter 2, the logo. Our logo represents the trademark of our restaurant. First is the orbit shape and the pin location image. It symbolizes that the restaurants and coffee can be seen everywhere around the globe. The coffee bean image at the center, it represents the coffee as it refers to the type of restaurant. The cup represents a cup of coffee as it implies in the type of restaurant. The symbol plate in the center and with the spoon and fork represents the meals are also offered to serve on the customer. The name of the restaurant is also on the logo, which represents the goal to give their customers this kind of experience. Orbits has two meanings. First, it is the reverse word of bistro. Second is it represents that coffees and restaurants can be anywhere around the globe. There are these are the shades, the lower part of the picture. It is shown that there are the shades of color of light brown, brown and dark brown. It shows the aesthetic color theme of the restaurant that will be used for the interiors. Next po, the concept. Our concept is an overall idea of cafe and bistro restaurant combined with a taste of Filipino style cuisine. It is a fast casual restaurant that caters to customers who are looking for fare that is relatively quick yet at the same time healthier than fast food and more affordable than casual dining establishment. As such, the restaurant offers quality food, counter and table service, and more casual and contemporary style and decor. Our theme is an aesthetic cozy vibe with an art gallery that features unknown and anonymous artists and painters that will be seen inside the establishment. This will be a way to entertain people or the customers to preoccupy them while they wait for their orders. The cozy orbits represents the vibes and ambience that the restaurants wants to offer. The menu can be seen on each counter and tables for the convenience of the customers. Next po.
Our mission is to give our customers a place to satisfy their taste tests, and experience special moments by offering the best food service, quality standard, and cozy ambience to make each day better. Cozy Orbits make sure that we give the best food and service to customers so that they are satisfied and come back again. Our vision is to be recognized as the ultimate coffee and food experience in the Philippines, to be committed to excellence in what we do and continue to share extraordinary experience to our customers. For the vision of our business, we want to recognize and share to other people or around the world that we serve the best quality and high standard of our food and services. Next.
Next is objective of the study. The main objective of this research is to study and find out new marketing strategies, analyze financials, and look at the qualitative and quantitative aspects mainly for decisions whether to invest or not. In summarization, objective of the study is the aim or the goal of the study. It, our study is going to evaluate and analyze the customer satisfaction. We will determine the target market and effective marketing strategies, present the proposed coffee bistro business, and to be able to provide the customers with the best coffee and food services in a high quality standard in an affordable price. Next po.
Site selection. The site is located at Barangay Iruhin East, Tagaytay City. It has a soil type of loam soil, contains fine sandy materials, moderately friable and easy to work on when moist, and sandy loam with mountain soil is friable and granular with considerable amount of volcanic and underlain by adobe clay. Barangay Iruhin is located at Tagaytay Calamba Road between Crosswinds and Tagaytay Highlands, the higher part of Cavite. It has an adequate drainage system, and it is not prone of flood and accidents during rainy season. Tagaytay City Water District have potable water supply and will be the source of our water. There are three major springs in the city. It has constructed waterworks facilities, including a spring intake structure, pump station, transmission line, distribution lines, and ano, appurtenances, in each of these springs. For the electric power supply is 98.43% of the total household has access to electricity, which is the Meralco since year 2014. The other utilities are all available in the city, such as gas, electricity, and telephone lines. The city is very accessible because it is in a national road when you're going to Manila with main arteries such as Silang and Batangas. Next po. As you can see in the table 1, it shows the traffic and foot count from Silang to Tagaytay and Batangas to Tagaytay. The most people of that we have observed, or the private vehicles that have been shown in this table, is that more on private vehicles are more on those people who use own cars, and um, they are the ones who are mostly to go to Silang in Tagaytay and Batangas to Tagaytay. Next po. Next, um, letter B, yung local. Local area evaluation. The local area is situated near resorts and hotels. It is located near some churches where family can go and visit. Tagaytay City is best known for its cool breeze and tourist attractions, such as a spectacular view of Taal Volcano and Taal Lake. Apart from these, there is much more to this beautiful city than meets the eye of a casual tourist. The site is surrounded also by the municipal office and both public and private schools of the city. Iruhin is a barangay in the city of Tagaytay in the province of Cavite, wherein the population is 980 only in the census of 2015. This represented 1.38% of the total population of Tagaytay. It is a 2.1 kilometers away from People's Park and 8 meters away from Crosswinds, Tagaytay, and Tagaytay Picnic Grove is 2.5 kilometers away. There are other establishments in the area that people can pass by or drive by when visiting Tagaytay. Next po.
General area evaluation. Tagaytay is a major tourist destination. Population doubles on weekends and holidays due to influx of tourists and visitors. The recent population report shows the annual growth rate of 3.19% from the 2000 NSO census, with the total of 45,287. The city of Tagaytay has no defined central business district. Instead, commercial activities tend to conglomerate at four different parts of the city, namely Barangays Mendez Crossing East and West, Silang Crossing East, City Market at Barangay Torrentino East, and the Mahogany Beef Market at Barangay Caibagal South. Tagaytay City is basically an agricultural area, has relatively few industries within its vicinity. There are 11 industries found in the city, two of which are agro-based, three are manufacturing-oriented, and the remaining are livelihood industries. As for area labor market, as of December 2015, a total of 17,066 enterprise-based unions are registered with members of more than 1.4 million workers. Union registrations increased by 1% from 16,880 last year. Tagaytay is also one of the business centers that surrounds by various private and public businesses and establishments like fast food and casual dining restaurant like Starbucks Cafe, Antonio's Restaurant, McDonald's, and Jollibee.
Personnel analysis. A personnel analysis performs work that involves human resources, compensation, labor relations, information systems, benefits, and job analysis. This is our proposed organizational chart of Cozy Orbits Cafe Bistro Restaurant. The proposed number of employees is 20. Manager, 1. Assistant manager is 1, barista or bartending 2, chef 2, waiters or waitress 2, cashier 2, service counter 2, security guard 2, multiple staff or all around 2, buzzer 2, dishwasher 2. Next po.
So next is the job qualifications or duties and responsibilities um, of the personal of the cozy orbits. First is the manager. Manager is responsible for controlling the company. It is also known as the director of the company. One of the manager that responded. A manager is accountable for the seamless functioning of the company's day-to-day operations, with the condition that no excuses accepted. A skilled manager allows others to perform at their best to, to satisfy the company's needs, staffing, equipment, and organizational demands. Office managers work closely with the company's partners, owners, or president, pricing items from vendors, interview job candidates, handling payroll, and reimbursing members are the are all the possible responsibilities of a manager. Next. Here are the job qualifications of an assistant manager. Um, in summary, an assistant manager plays a very important role in any administrative setting. The assistant manager in most cases is the person that ensures the ease of activities in that organization. In short, assistant managers are implementing the workflow or um, the assistant itself of the manager. They supervises the day-to-day tasks and the assistant is also fully involved in the recruitment and retrenchment process in their organization. Next. Barista, or also known as the bartender. Next slide. Baristas are responsible for making quality beverages, generally specialty hot drinks, preparing food orders, working the cash register, and cleaning and stocking the store. Baristas must do all of these tasks quickly and efficiently while also making sure form to form a good customer relationship. Baristas or bartenders are the ones who are preparing and serving most likely the alcoholic beverages, and they are the ones who's um, most likely to face the customers. Next po. Chef. Here are the qualifications of the chef. Next. The chef's responsibilities include studying recipes, setting up menus, and preparing high-quality dishes. They are able to delegate tasks to kitchen staff to ensure meals are prepared in timely manner. They should be familiar with sanitation regulations. They have experience with knowledge, advanced cooking techniques, and non-traditional ingredients. Chefs are the ones who's responsible, especially in food handling. Tapos, um, chefs are the ones who prepare foods for the customers. Next one. Waitress. These are the qualifications to be a waitress or waiter in cozy orbits. Waiter or waitresses are responsible for taking orders and serving food and beverages to guests. They play an important role in guest satisfaction as they are also responsible for checking on customers to ensure that they are enjoying their meals and to take action to correct any problems. In short, waitress or waiters are the ones who also face the customers. They are the ones who greet the guests, take the orders, either food or drinks, and they are the ones that should be attentive to to satisfy the needs of the guests. Next po.
Cashier. This is the qualification of cashier. Mm. Cashier primary role is to assist customer in the store check out the process. Main duties include ringing up sales, bagging items, requesting price check, honoring coupons, collecting payments, and giving appropriate change. The cashier is responsible for counting the total content of cash on the register, drawer at the end of each ship, maintaining and receipt the records and withdrawal. They are responsible for checking materials and supplies and reporting when the stock is low. Yung cashier sila yung nag-a-assist dun sa sila yung nasa nag-aasikaso sa pera lalo na sa mga sa mga taong bumibili dun sa restaurant. Next po. This is the qualification of service counter. Service counter The service counter people are usually the first point of the contact as the customer has with the business. They are most often found in the food and entertainment industry, taking customers' food order or ticket requests. Sometimes, customers have a problem with their food or their order or the product they purchase. Counter people are usually the first point of contact. They listen to the customer to determine the problem and do everything in their power to resolve the problem before bringing into the management. Yung dito naman po, yung sila yung nag-aasikaso, nag-a-assist sa mga customer na may problema sa food service. Tapos, sinisettle nila ito bago pa to umabot sa hindi magandang pag-uusap, bago pa dalhin sa manager or sa mismong restaurant management. Yun lang po. Security guard, security guard qualification. The security guard is the ensured the property and all of the occupants remains safe and understated. Not only the guard keep the close an eye on everyone who tries to enter the ground. There are supervise the activities that go on inside too. From carefully looking at the security cameras to the walking around and examining the building, many sections, corridors, and entrance, the duties of the security guard is to cover all the base over and over again. They are also try one who welcome and greet the customer before and they after leave the establishment. Dito naman po yung security guard, syempre sila yung unang sasalubong sa customer. Sila din yung isa sa nag-secure ng lugar para sa safety ng customer, nag-greet para sa magandang impact dun sa lugar at para din ma-secure yung safety ng customer tsaka nung establishment. Multiple staff qualification. Buzzers. Multiple staff are the similar to waiters and waitresses. They are also responsible for assisting the customer and can do the different tasks around the restaurant. They can do all around job helping the staff, other staff and giving service and cleanliness to the restaurant. Ito yung staff na hindi lang safety ng tao yung ng customer yung iniintindi din dun din sa pag-a-assist sa mga kailangan nila at saka dun sa paglilinis ng mga table, plates na ise-serve sa customers. Buzzers. The buzzer service patrons by seating tables, placing their and replacing silverware, keeping beverage glass full, adhering and sanitation and safety policies, clearing and cleaning tables, chairs, environment. They are the one who prefer dining from the patrons by the cleaning and clothing tables, setting decoration and condiments, candle, napkin and service plate and utensils. Yung dito naman po, yung sila yung nagse-set ng lugar, ng table, nag-a-assist ng paglilinis at saka pagde-decorate dun sa place para sa magandang ambience ng resto. Dishwasher. The dishwasher are the responsible to ensure the cleanliness and sanitation of dishes, tableware, glassware, pots, pan, and utensils through manual and machine cleaning methods. Additional dishwasher are expected to keep dishwashing area are clean and safe. Dito naman po, yung sila yung nasa kusina, sila yung nag-sure na yung sin ginagamit nila pang serve is malinis, tsaka safe sa mga customers na pumupunta.
Chapter 5, Market Analysis. Analysis of the target market. Our group had conducted a survey of the different behavioral patterns of the market consists of 50 respondents. The following are the result of the market survey. A. Personal profile. Table 1. Frequency and percentage distribution of the respondent according to gender. The table 1 showed that 66 of women are more participated that who want to go and try our new cuisine. Next. Table 2. Frequency and percentage distribution of the respondent according to age. show that under I show that 72% age of 18 to 25 years old who are want to be a possible target market. Table number 3, frequency and percentage distribution of the respondent according to educational attainment. Show that undergraduate has 38% 38 percentage that who willing and try new cuisines to cozy orbits. Table number 4, frequency and percentage distribution of the respondent according to income level. Show that the result of 5,000 to 10,000 a month income level has 52% much more accessible and budget for eating. Letter B, psychographic profile, type of foods. Table number 5, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to foods and service facility. This table number 5 show that out of 50 respondents, 52% answered they preferred to eat like a fine dine-in. Table number 6, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to usual time they eat out. As shown in table number 6, 46 of the total respondent would like to eat when lunch are served. Table number 7, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to the best day to visit a restaurant. This shown has a 76% of the total respondent prefer to go out on weekends. Table number 8, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to preferred type of service. As shown in table number 8, 48% answered that they like to serve their food by waiters and waitresses. Table number 9, this distribution of respondent according to preferred beverage. As shown in table number 9, out of 50 respondent, 18% answered that they want to drink a coffee. Table number 10, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to preferred type of meal. The table number 10 shown that 50% of respondents would like to eat light meats like sandwich and fries, while the remaining 50% would like to eat heavy meals like rice and bayan. Table 11, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to the preferred type of cuisine. As shown in the table 11, 40% answered that they want to eat Filipino food since our cuisine is a Filipino style food. Table 12, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to the amount spent for a meal. This shown as 32% of the total respondent answered that they can spend 101 to 200 pesos for their meal. Table 13, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to person who they usually go with when dining in. This shown has 20% of respondent like to go out with port out of the result, 40% of the answered that they want to go with their family. Table number 14, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to smokers or non-smokers. This shown has this shown is 45 and 90% non-smoker answered that they are not smoker like when eating and all the times. Table 15, frequency and percentage distribution of respondent according to their motivation of eating out. This shown has 56% would like to eat out because of convenience. Tas yung nag-survey po kami and ito po yung proof na nag-survey kami sa Google. Ginamit po namin yung Google form.
So the analysis of competitors, table 14, the researchers have chosen five food services near the Cafe Bistro restaurant and it is called competitors. The following competitors could affect the operation of restaurant located at the same place, Iruin, Tagaytay City, Cavite. Next, please. As you can see in the table, the following competitors are Cafe Biola, Brew and View, Cafe de Amor, Coffee Project, Siglo Modern Filipino. In general, they have same sizes, operating hours since we are in the midst of pandemic, estimated seating capacity, and they have the same food services, food offered mix like Asian, American, and Filipino food, and most of them are direct competitors.
Cost, cost of sales. Yan. Cost of sales. Ginawa namin at gumawa kami ng table na product as yung quality, tapos yung price daily, weekly, monthly namin. Then, sa million namin, nag, um, tag, yung ginawa namin dito is, naggawa kami um, ng, nag-base kami dun sa mga araw-araw na kumakain dun sa, ano to. Then, next is, ah, financial analysis. Yan. Ye- Dito naman, yung food and beverage sales namin is, dito namin kinuha yung,
As you can see, from the table, referring to the table before, the total of the sales that we have conducted is 11,370,645. And then we had a computation of P less than 12%, and we got 1,364,477.40 centavos, and the net sales will be 10 million and 6,168. In our food beverage cost, we less the 35% from the net sales, and we multiply it by 0.35, and then we got 3,502,158,000 0.80%. Then we deducted the 3,502,158.80 centavos to 10,006,168. Then we got a 6,000,000 of 504,009.20 of gross profit. In the computation on the screen is we have computed the controllable expenses, which in we computed the payrolls of the employees, the managers, and the assistant managers, and then we got 3 million, total of 3,332,700. We have deducted the contribution from SSS of 12%, and then we multiply the 3,332,700 from point 2.12% to ano to got the 300,999 and 924 pesos. The total deducted is 3,732 and 624 pesos. Next is these are also combined with the controllable expenses. It includes equipment and utensils, and then the pre-opening expenses. From the pre-opening expenses, we have the recipe testing, training expense, marketing expenses, and the permits, the telephone and internet installation, utilities expenses, including electricity, water, and gas. The total of controllable expense is 5,057,047.50. The profit before occupancy cost or the depreciation and income taxes is 8,789,671.50. Our capital investment of 20,657,435.50 is we got it from the contribution of each of the partnership of the restaurant. Since we are six, we invested uh, our capital into the company. And the payback periods that we got is 3.27. So within 3 years and wait, nakalimutan ko. 3 years and 2 months and uh we will have a payback period of five ah, total of wait, nakalimutan ko. And then we will have a return of investment of 30.58%. Pabalik po dun sa una, yun sa cost of sales. Yan. Just a computation that we got is each of the product that we have concluded with, we assume that the quantity sold per day is 20. And then we multiply it to the price, and then we multiply the price to the sold quantity, and we got 4,980. And then each for weekly and monthly and annual, we multiply it, and then we got the 11,000 that we have concluded to the next page. Then we have deducted the 12% and the 35%, and then we got the gross profit of 6,504,009.20. And every year of within those 3.27 payback period, we will receive 6 million, and then within those span of time we will have our capital back.
Next is the required equipment in the kitchen of the fully Orbis restaurant, the prices and the specifications of each. First is in the kitchen. The important equipment or materials that we will be needing is equipment cabinet, espresso machine, regular coffee grinder, deep fryer, skillet and saucepan, water boiler, service shelf, chiller, ice machine, toaster, microwave, syrup pump, cup lid and straw organizers, coffee beverage labeling, with a total price of 337,181 pesos. Next slide. Next is the dining. The required equipment in dining is the tables, chairs, air conditioner, spoons, forks, glasses, knife, chopping boards, stringers, dinner plates, cups, teaspoons, bowls, trays, dessert plate with a total price of 377,816 pesos. Next, in the work tables, we will be needing um, tables, container and pump storage, baking pan, glassware organizer, pots and pans, ware wash, mops and sinks, and hot sink, with a total price of 124,524 pesos. Inside the bar, we will be needing a cooler, glassware, water dispenser, juice dispenser, with a total price of 33,088 pesos. And in the comfort room, we will be needing the equipment of urinal, tissue dispenser, waste basket, mirror, soap dispenser, with a total price of 69,763 pesos. The cleaning equipment that we will be needing are mop, brooms, dustpans, trash bin, and spray bottle with a total price of 10,151 pesos. And in the entertainment area, we will be needing a television set and speakers with a total price of 113,700 pesos. And the overall total price of each equipment in the Cozy Orbits restaurant is 1,055,723 pesos and 50 centavos.
Environment which guests are exposed. The name and the logo. The Cozy Orbits restaurants got its name from what the group wants to offer, or the owners of the restaurants wants to offer to the customers, and it represents the vibes of the restaurant itself. The goal is to give uh, a cozy vibe to the customers. And then the orbits, it is the reverse word again from referring to the first that I have said a while ago from the about the logo. It is the reverse word of bistro, and second it represents that coffees and restaurants can be seen anywhere around the globe. The logo, the logo of Cozy Orbit's restaurant is consisting of the cup, the orbit shape, spoon and fork, plate, and the pin location of and the coffee bean. All in all, it represents what the restaurants offer, which has a meals, coffee, and different desserts and other refreshments. May it be hot and cold. Next, the unusual location. No, pabalik po. Unusual location. The restaurant is located along the Tagaytay Calamba Road, uh, wherein it is surrounded with nature, which gives an additional aesthetic and cozy ambience. The advantage of this location is that it can be relaxing to other people who are looking for place um, to distress themselves from the stressed city or from their works. Next po.
The next environment which guests are exposed are the landscaping. The establishment's landscape will be structured by lawns, trees, and gardens of different types of flowers and shrubs and plants. Meaning, yung area po namin, yung landscape, ay magkakaroon ng formation ng lawns, trees, and will be designed with different types of flowers and shrub plants to be more presentable to guests or customers. Number five is the temperature and humidity. The surroundings proper ventilation will be provided in both dining and kitchen areas to ensure the comfort of the guests as well as the employees. So, the temperature and the humidity, magpo-provide po tayo ng proper ventilation para ma-feel ng guests yung pagiging komportable sa restaurant natin. And not only the guests, but also the employees para hindi naman sila masyadong ma-pressure sa area na gagalawan nila at pagkatrabaho nila. Next po. Number six is the lighting and music. A combination of indirect and direct lights in the color shade of natural white and warm white tone will be arranged to accomplish to the site flexibility required for various meal period and adds to the mood of the surroundings. So, sa lighting and music naman natin, magkakaroon po tayo ng indirect and direct lights, particularly sa, ano siya, sa mismong dining area ng Cozy Orbits Restaurant para ma-feel ng customers yung um, natural mood ng surroundings and comfortability.
Acoustic. The following are the standard noise level of the restaurant for the restaurant. The restaurant will be operate 60 to 70 decibels to maintain the relaxed and atmosphere of the restaurant. Dito naman po yung ano, yung ingay ng ambience, yung ano po, yung magandang yung magandang narinig, yung nakaka-relax na lugar, yung ganun po. Tas furniture and furnishing, the cozy orbits will be used mostly on the furniture made of wood, rattan, and metals for the particular square and the round table and chairs. Dito naman po yung mga ginagamit yung mga kahoy, yung ano din po, yung nakakaganda din sa mata ng tao, nakakaakit sa mata ng mga customers. Other lines. Fabric for the kitchen area and in the counters area will be mainly composed and modulate the lining. Ito naman po yung magandang simoy ng naamoy ng customer dun sa lugar ng resto.
Next naman is yung uniforms of personnel. Kitchen staff. Chef. The chef uniform is brown with black buttons. Chef took hairnet, black pants, and clog shoes and apron. For the dishwasher, white polo shirt, black pants, and brown apron. We pick brown motif for the employees that based to our business team is cozy vibe and aesthetics.
And for waiters, their uniforms is gray long sleeves polo, um, dark blue pants with brown apron and black shoes. Waitress, their uniform is gray long sleeves polo, dark blue pants with brown apron and black shoes. For the cashier's uniform is gray long sleeves polo, dark blue pants with brown apron and black shoes. For the female barista, white long sleeves polo, denim pants with brown apron, black shoes, and hairnet. For the male barista, white long sleeves, polo denim pants with gray apron. So the color of the personal's uniform, gray, black, and brown, correlate with the restaurant's interior colors. So every staff has their own design of uniform regarding their positions in the restaurant. So customers will be able to identify quickly who to call to in case they need some assistance. Next.
Next is the menu. Yan, sample of image. And um, this is our food, unlimited meals. And ito ang mga nilagay namin dito, mga usually um yung halos in-order sa resto 'yan. Then hindi namin masyado nilagay lahat dahil masyadong marami, but ito na lahat yung mga halos yung need ng main dish namin ng meals, 'yan.
In additionally po, as what we've said, ito po yung sample image ng menu namin. Um, Summarization lang po ng menu at saka pinapakita ko dito yung layout ng aming menu and price ng dishes and beverages. Hindi po naka-indicate dito lahat ng na-serve namin sa customers but yeah, ito po. Ito po yung sample.
B, non-physical components. So the marketing strategy first is flyers. Flyers will be printed announcing the opening of Cozy Orbits restaurants with the promotional products and menu as well as the strategic way to invite and encourage people to dine. Next is print ads in school, newspapers and journals. The print ads of Cozy Orbits restaurant will be posting the special menu and unlimited promos. It will be seen in the bulletin boards around the school. So, the use of flyers and print ads will help to get prospective customers to the specific and desired actions and enhance marketing strategies and increase more potential customers.
From the courteous service, the security guard will be the first one to greet all the incoming and exit entrance area. The cashier or the service counter staff will be assist the customer ordering for takeout and for the diners. The waiter and waitresses or the multi-fall staff will be assisting and will hand order the menu and take the customer's order on their respective tables. All the service staff will be well trained to have the respect, to be friendly and knowledgeable, not only about the food and pictures of artwork as well. Control measures as seen of the layout. At the food and beverage receive area beside the staff room near at the office of manager, the manager is given control over the product being brought into the kitchen. Proof and courteous service, dito po yung stop sa buong resto. Yung security guard na nag-a-assist at unang bumabati sa customers. Yung mga waiters or waitresses naman, yung nagsiserve ng food at kumukuha ng mga orders. Yung ibang staff naman, naglilinis dun sa lugar na, sa restaurant, nagsiserve ng malinis at kaaya-ayang pagkain. Tapos doon naman sa measure as in of the layout, dito naman po yung manager yung nagko-control dun sa pumapasok na mga pagkain sa mga stocks nila sa resto. Yun lang po.
Floor plan and layout of the property. Flow of material. The goods will be taken at the receiving area at the back of the restaurant for inspection and list checking after doing proper receiving procedures. B. Flow of equipment. The cooking kitchen equipments and appliances are secured in their designated area at the kitchen. For the other kitchen utensils and equipment, they are brought to the pots and pans wash area for cleaning. C. Flow of waste. The flow of waste at each section in the kitchen as well as the dining area on the first and second floor has a waste bin located at the workstation which are lined with garbage bags to facilitate disposals. In this floor plan layout, wherein the flow of materials When receiving deliveries, it will be received at the back area of the restaurant wherein it won't bother other customers entering the premises of the restaurant. And in the flow of equipment naman po, uh, each equipment will be cleaned properly to be used and not to contaminate other food products. And then uh, the flow of waste, to avoid interrupting customers, and to uh, throw it properly, it will be placed on the area or the back area of each counter, or so that hindi makikita po ng mga customers po yung mga waste po, to avoid na unpleasant na surroundings po. Next po.
The third D, the flow of personnel. Kitchen personnel. The kitchen staff enter through the back entrance, punches his/her fingerprint, scan in the biometrics before proceeding to the crew staff room where they can keep their personal belongings in their lockers and change into his or her uniform, then proceed to their assigned work. Manager and assistant manager. Entering to the back service entrance, the arrival time is logged in by security guard or through fingerprint scan in the biometrics before they proceed to their respective tables in their office. Flocos, kitchen personnel, doon sila dumadaan sa likod, likod ng ah, kitchen. Then, um, sa likod pala ng entrance, then mag-aano sila ng fingerprint ah, to enter, tawag dito, yung oras nila para sa pasok, then para malaman kung nasa tamang oras pa or late silang gano'n. Then manager, sila naman um, sila din, gano'n din sila, through fingerprint para may scan, tapos yun sila. Tapos then, yan, diretso na rin sila sa kanilang mga office. Then, flow of customers. The guests arrives at the parking lot, and security guards greet and guests entering the restaurant at the front entrance, then proceeding to the center area or in the dining area. Yan. Yan. The, ayan, yung flow naman ng customer is dadaan sila through entrance talaga, then um didiretso sila after nun, after, and then pupunta sila sa counter to take order, then sit. Yan din. Yun lang. Then
So, communication system in the layout. The value of effective communication with your supplier and personnel can't be reinforced enough. Just as strongly as poor communication techniques can harm your business, effective communication can give a company a major advantage. Integrating effective communication techniques can help develop stronger supplier and personal relationships by promoting trust, uh, improving risk management, and supporting long-term. The establishment has two categories for the communication system, the internal and the external. So, external communication, ordering to the supplier will be done to the phone to fulfill our day-to-day transaction. So, we communicate about the price of the products and services by using ads, TV, or posting on social media. So, internal communication will be executed through oral and written forms. Every morning, managers conduct a short briefing to um ito, every game plan to remind the restaurant's main goal and objectives. So there will be also employees of the month to give credit to the staff and acknowledge their hard work on the restaurant to encourage them to do well every day. Next.
For the space allocation, these are the factors considered when allocating space, including total of number of guests, the number of staff required for operations, the type of service and operations, the type of menu and raw materials to be used. Below is the or the table here shows that the kitchen area sizes in the storage room or its receiving area, the washroom, staff room, toilet, cold storage room, and the office room for the back of the house. And in front of the house is the counter and bar for the first floor and the second floor. And the dining area is for the first floor and the second floor, the comfort room, and the alfresco dining area outside of the restaurant. Next po. As you can see, this is the facade of the restaurant, and it shows here that the entrance is accessible, and then the upper part, it has a counter and a dining area when a customer can dine in. And at the first floor also as well, there is a counter and a dining area, and then the alfresco is within the side of the restaurant. Next po. As you can see in at the perspective of the restaurant, at the back area there is the kitchen area and the storage room and the office of the manager and assistant manager and the locker room wherein the employees will change their uniforms and put their personal belongings. Next po.
Uh, Sanitation, safety, and security measures. Sanitation checklist of Cozy Orbits Restaurant. Sanitary permit. Display certificate issued by the health department in a noticeable plate. Keep records of permits, certificates issued by the health department. Always have an updated and valid certificates. The permit must be updated once a year para hindi tayo magkaroon ng problema sa DOH or sa Department of Health. Number three, quality and protection of food. Always check quality and supplies regularly. Observes proper cooking methods. Observe right cooking temperature. Washes raw foods, fruits and vegetable before using. Always secure fresh and new ingredients. Always observe the first in, first out method. Number four, structural requirements. No possible causes of contamination. Uses places exclusively for its purpose. Uh, the quality should always be updated whether they are available or not. And fruits and vegetables should always be washed before cooking. And the vegetable and new ingredients must always be secured to prevent contamination. Floors, easy to clean and not slippery, resistant to wear and corrosion, constructed of laminate flooring with floorboards laid on a firm foundation. Also natural stone tile and vinyl. Walls, smooth even, not observed bent surface impervious to splashing and wetting, resistant to wear and tear of paintings and varnish of the wood. Ceilings, dust-free and easy to clean, smooth, non-observant, and light color. Lighting, illumination of sufficient intensity free from glare. Lights will be in natural light and warm white to obtain in well-lit facility. ventilation, comfortable condition, prevents condensation and excessive moisture on walls, free from objectionable odor. Mechanical ventilation with airflow from a clean area and discharging in a manner as not to create nuisance. Ah, yung sa mga nabanggit ko, dapat laging laging i-me-maintain yun na malinis para hindi magkaroon ng problema sa mga customer. Katulad nun sa floor, dapat laging pag nakita na may natapon, dapat kailangan linisin agad para maiwasan na maaksidente. Ganun din sa mga ceiling, sa lightning, ventilation dapat malinis para yung ambience maganda. Next po, hand sinks. Adequate supply of water and hand soap always in good condition with hot and cold running water. Clean supply of water. Working areas not used as living or sleeping quarters to no animal or live fowl. Only persons connected to food preparation are allowed in the food preparation area. Food in storage handled by preparation or a service staff. Wearing of proper clean uniforms to prevent contamination. Number 6, food handlers with valid health certificate wear clean working garments or cups, observe personal hygiene, wash hands thoroughly before working, securing the safety of the handlers. Number 7, toilet and washing facilities, adequate and clean supply of water, proper location of door, provision of soap and detergent, observe clean workplace. Yung sa hand six naman, sa hand six, dapat pagka ubos na yung hand soap, dapat kailangan refillan para hindi siya yung pag may gagamit na 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 customer, merong siya, available siya, merong sabon. Tapos yung sa mga food handlers naman, kailangan may personal hygiene sila. Tapos kailangan naka-garments din at wala ring mga suot na mga accessories para yung accessories hindi mapunta dun sa pagkain just in case na magkaroon ng gano'n. Number 8, equipment and utensil, easy to clean, non-toxic, maintain good condition of the equipments and utensils. Number 9, handling of wash utensils. Wash utensils, dry in racks. Drying cloth should always clean. Always double check the wash utensils to avoid residual 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 grease. Observe safety in handling the utensils to avoid breaking. Number 10, storage of wash utensils stored in dry and clean place. Cup, bowls, and glasses are stored inverted to prevent the dust off. Drawers are kept clean. Storing of wash utensils should be covered properly. Food serving operation, hand contact to food should be avoided. Clean linens, cutleries, and other equipment are stored in clean places. Observe safety when serving hot food, plates, glassware, and trays. Number 12, waste disposal. Take out the trash in a scheduled time. Practice proper recycling of the garbage. Take out the garbage bins after the ship to be collected by the city garbage truck. Yung sa equipment and utensils, kailangan malinis siya, tapos kailangan din yung sa ano, yung mga utensils dapat ano bang tawag dun? Yung arrangement siya dapat para pagka may kukunin madali na lang makita. Tapos yung sa garbage naman kailangan pagka oras yung after closing time na yung mga garbage ilagay sa garbage bin para 'pag kinolek ng garbage truck, mabilis na lang ma ma maano 'to, ma 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 makuha. Okey na po, next na po.
Next naman is yung safety and security measure. Cozy orbits ensure safety and security should be followed from the employee. For the safety of the staff, training to practice to prevent from high risk injury. And also from the guests, cozy orbits make sure that they are secured while installed CCTV that and we installed CCTV and assigning security personnel and monitor from the inside and outside of the restaurant to make sure that from to make sure and prevent the robberies and vulgaris accident.
Preventive maintenance. QCR Beats restaurant will be execute preventive maintenance program for the safety of the facility. The equipment from the wear to tear, regular inspection, equipment, reviewing the proper procedures of the chemical use, the compliance with the staff members, and ensuring the proper placards are in place to remain the staff of the basic safety protocols such as proper cleaning, preps area, safety lifting, large object, and maintenance work inside the established. Dito naman po yung sinisecure yung lahat ng ginagamit, lahat ng equipment, at ano po, pinakita yung kalinisan ng lugar, ng area, at lagi nilang dapat dito makikita na dapat lahat ng equipment, chine-check, lahat ng ano, ini-inspection kung nasa tamang kondisyon ba siya, at nire-review lahat ng mga ginagamit na chemicals para din sa mga staff na nandun para sa safety ng bawat isa.
Next is cleanliness and maintenance schedule. Um, the daily and weekly monthly. Sa daily, wash rugs and towels in wash area, refill soap type dispensers and replace empty paper towel rolls. Yan. Take out the trash and recycle. Take out the bathroom trash. Disinfect the toilet. Dust of registers and check it trace. Yan. Sa daily sa araw-araw, kailangan need na ah, kailangan itapon yung trash ganyan sa para maging malinis ang resto din. Sa weekly, clean the ceiling fans, ano, lime the sinks and ito, pussets. Then sa monthly, dust of sound system and speakers. Clean and clean air condition unit and grills 'yan. Sa weekly kailangan din yung fan that since lilinis din kada linggo. Then sa monthly yung siyempre din yung aircon, then yung mga speaker. Tapos sa dining area, clean and sanitize the tables and chairs. Sweep, sweep, scrub and mop the floor stairway. Wash walls and ceiling to remove grease buildup, clean and dust of menu cards. Inspect and wipe the condiments, shakers and napkin. Clean and sanitize the counter area. polish the railings, clean the beverage dispenser, wash glass, windows, and doors. Yan. Dust and decoration or wall art, dust and wipe then the light fixtures. Yan. Sa daily ng dining area, syempre kailangan malinis yung mga table, um, malinis din yung sahig, syempre din. Um, sa menu, then kailangan that meron ka ding secure na meron yung mga CR yung mga yan yung mga napkin, yung tissue, ganyan. Then sa weekly kaya kailangan din natin yun sa wall, kailangan malinis din natin yan. Then yan, yan lang. And then next, kitchen area. Yan. Wipe down the walls whenever there are splashes. Clean grills, griddle range. Yan. Yung mga, then yung ito, same lang din as sa dining area din. Pareho lang halos sila ng kailangan sa araw-araw naman, kailangan may malinis yung pinaggagamitan, and then yung mga kailangan gamitin, then yung paligid ng paggagamitan. Then next is building exterior, shake out, clean, and doormat. Sweep handicap ramp, parking lot, wipe clean glass panels, windows, and glass doors. Sweep and clean the front area and vicinity of the restaurant. Dust of outdoors light, dust of signage, and dust sa monthly is clean awnings and canopy. Yan. Next.
So next is chapter 13. It is the amenities for physically challenged people. First is the mobility disabled. Mobility disabled is ito yung mga um, disabled persons na physically affected sa kanila is yung half of their body downwards, meaning yung bewang pa ibaba, yun yung disabled sa kanila. So, ibig sabihin, hindi sila nakakalakad. Hindi sila nakakalakad na. Particularly sila yung mga naka-wheelchairs, mobile scooters, gano'n. And sa amenities para sa kanila ay cozy orbits will provide reserved seat particularly for wheelchair users para maging komportable sila. Meron mga reserved seats para sa mga wheelchair users para hindi na sila makikipag-agawan pa sa mga upuan kasi meron ang available para sa kanila. Next is accessible restrooms. Merong nakabukod na restrooms para sa mobility disabled persons. Next is magpo-provide din tayo ng reserved parking space na available near sa entrance ng Cozy Orbits Restaurant para hindi na malayo yung i-reach nila na pagbaba nila ng sasakyan, nasa entrance agad sila malapit. Last is the widening doorway so that the wheelchairs and the mobility scooters can pass through easily. Kailangan magpo-provide po yung Cozy Orbits ng malawak na entrance ng pintuan para madaling makapasok yung mga wheelchair users or mobility scooter users. Next is the Feasibility disabled persons. From the word itself, feasibility meaning sila yung disabled persons na ang affected sa kanila ay ang physically challenged sa kanila ay yung mata. Hindi sila nakakakita or either sobrang labo ng paningin nila. First amenities para sa kanila ay step-free access, especially on the main entrance. Magpa-provide po tayo ng entrance na hindi siya may step ng hagdan. Diretso lang. Para iwas aksidente, iwas tapilok, ganyan. Kasi nga, visibility disabled sila. Hindi nila agad makikita kapag may akyatan. Next is braille embossed menus and signs. Braille embossed, ito yung Yung ginagamit talaga ng mga ano, ng mga blind persons, yung parang ano siya eh, tawag dito, yung para makabasa sila, yung hinahawakan lang nila, tas code yung ginagamit para mababasa nila kung ano yung gusto nila. Next is automated door opening. Cozy Orbits will provide yung automatic na doors katulad sa other malls para censored lang. Hindi na kailangan close open yung doors, automatic siyang mag-open, especially para sa visibility disabled persons. Next is tactile flooring with specific patterns used for providing assistance in navigation for people who are visually impaired. Um, Ganon din po ito, halos katulad lang sa braille embossed menus and signs. Yung flooring, magkakaroon tayo ng mga patterns. Um, as I have searched, meron ng ganito sa ibang bansa na nagpo-provide sila ng mga floors na merong patterns, merong mga codes. 'Di ba kasi yung mga mga visibility disabled persons, meron sila hawak na yung parang stick. Tapos yung pinangga-guide nila pag naglalakad sila minsan. So, ayun po, yun yung tactile flooring with specific patterns na ipoprovide natin sa loob ng restaurant para may guide sila pag naglalakad sila. Tapos, last amenities for disability disabled is wide aisle is provided for maneuvering to prevent accidents. Almost the same sa mobility disabled. Yung area natin ay lalawakan natin para mag-provide ng um, tawag dito, accident-free na area. Kasi since hindi nga sila nakakakita, kailangan maluwag yung site. Last is the auditory disabled persons. Auditory disabled, sila naman yung disabled persons na ang affected sa kanila ay yung hearing. It's either mahina yung pandinig nila or totally deaf talaga sila. First, amenities for them is to have written memos and company communications. Naka-provide na yung mga memos na para sa kanila yung para madali lang nilang mabasa para makipag-communicate sila sa waiters, sa baristas, ganyan. Tapos next is visual emergency notifications. Um, Magkakaroon din tayo ng mga notifications for them na visual visual siya, nakikita siya kasi for example may emergency like sunog ganyan. Hindi naman nila maririnig agad, 'di ba? Kasi nga auditory disabled sila. Hindi nila maririnig yung alarm. So magkakaroon tayo ng emergency notifications visually. Particularly mga ilaw siya like red lights gano'n na nagbibigay ng emergency notifications. Next is experiment with technology fixes. Speech-to-text apps can be used discreetly right on your phone. Um, mag, yung Cozy Orbits po ay mag-experiment or magta-try ng technology fixes para sa mga auditory disabled persons. Gagamit tayo ng applications, ng mga apps, ng phones, para makipag-communicate sa kanila. Kasi di ba meron na rin namang ganun talaga in present na ginagamit yung phone para ma-translate yung gustong sabihin ng isang auditory disabled person sa isang normal person. And lastly, we will provide online ordering. Almost katulad sa ibang restaurants, magpo-provide tayo ng mga kiosk para hindi na nila kailangan humarap sa tao, pwedeng online ordering na lang para mas mapabilis tsaka mas convenient sa kanila. Yun po. Next po.
So next is conclusion. So based on the detailed findings and presentation of the study, the researchers concluded that in two aspects. First aspect is marketing aspect. Uh, Cafe Bistro restaurant is strongly demand among the market segments of tourists and local people in Cavite. And it was a sure hit because yung place sa Tagaytay, Cavite, malamig na panahon siya. So, mas bagay siya dun sa product natin na which is yung coffee. And because the growth of the population and the progress of the city, including the booming tourist in commerce and the prospects of the coffee industry. Since merong coffee plantation sa other place sa Cavite. And next is the product quality is 100% fresh, locally produced, competitive price, good location, and store design located at Barangay Iruin East, Tagaytay City. And effective marketing strategies will surely attract the market competitors. So, on the technical aspect, the Cafe Bistro restaurant will serve a variety products meeting preferences of its target market. Locally grown coffee beans, brewed coffees, special coffees, preparation, pastries, and meal will be offered. And the business is feasible in terms of technical aspect because this is because the business location is strategic in Tagaytay City, and the other reason is Tagaytay City is one of the business center in Cavite, and also it will also be able to meet the other technical requirements like the utilities, machines, equipment, manpower, raw materials, and supplies which is naka-indicate dun sa other pages or other page na presentation. And the production is efficient because they are locally available, affordable, and thus the estimated production volume will be certainly achieved. In short, mas mamimit ng expectation yung plan sa entire study, especially dun sa menu, capacity ng restaurant, the logo, the food and facilities, the personnel, expenses, capitals, and sanitation lahat. So, the proposed Cafe Bistro restaurant will be successful according to the study. And in addition, this business will be great progress and great success because we provide hygienic food with the best service in pleasant environment. Our cost is very less, and profit will be very good after the deduction of the expenses as shown in the report. So in our area, there is a less competitors, so we could make a good name if our business inside the market by the providing tasty, refreshing, hygienic food with the best services in the pleasant environment.
That is all for the group 5, and thank you for listening po.